In 2008, then Senator Joe Biden was a chairman of a Senate committee which received testimony from a Dr. Alex DeLuca. In that testimony, Dr. DeLuca explained what would happen to chronic pain patients if they were undertreated or denied pain medications. He explained that it would cause complications to the heart, to the digestive tract, to the immune system. It could complicate or cause diabetes and so many other problems that he explained in detail that would lead or result in death. He predicted to this Senate committee that it would increase the suicide rate within this population 2 times that of the national average. The following year, the National Institute of Health, a department that works under the Health and Human Services, reported that undertreatment of pain or denied treatment of pain would result in a 68% greater chance of death than someone suffering from cardiovascular disease, a 49% greater chance of death for all other diseases combined. Then, in 2010, again the National Institute of Health, working with the Veterans Affairs, did a 10-year cohort study of veterans. That report showed that by denying or limiting access to pain medications did result in a greater likelihood of suicide while not impacting the addiction rates. So 3 years running, Congress had access to research demonstrating the harms that would occur. But yet, in 2012, the Department of Veterans Affairs implemented secretly in St. Cloud, Fargo, Minneapolis, Minnesota, an opioid safety initiative. The result was veteran suicides did increase. Also, alcoholism, deaths, and veterans going to the street for pain relief for injuries and diseases caused by their service to this country. March of 2016, the Centers for Disease Control, the CDC, another department of Health and Human Services, released their guidelines on the American people. Does that mean that the departments under the leadership of the Health and Human Services did not share information? Why is it that the Administrative Act was not put into effect to find out who was behind those guidelines? Why has the judicial branch ignored obvious illegal activities by this department under Health and Human Services? Why has not Congress done something about it? You have done nothing since those guidelines have been released. American civilian suicides have increased dramatically, with over 50% of those deaths the person had no previous mental health issue. In February of 2017, the VA finally opened or released nationwide the VA Opioid Safety Initiative version 3.0. Although it had been implemented in numerous cities and states across the country. Here in Tennessee, it was implemented in October of 2016, months in advance of the nationwide release. In 3 months that it was implemented here in Johnson City at the Mountain Home VA Medical Center, there were over 300 complaints filed against the VA. Nobody was listening. They turned their backs. I, for one, have contacted every single member of the VA House and Senate committees, informing them of the deaths, of the suicides, of the research, and you have turned our backs on it. Bernie Sanders, he's been a member of the Senate VA committee for years. He was there when Joe Biden received the testimony from Dr. Alex DeLuca. Phil Rowe, the House committee, was the chairman. He's been there since 2009, receiving the same information. In April of this year, the CDC admitted that their guidelines had been misinterpreted and that numerous health complications across America has occurred. Following month, May 10th of this year, 2019, the Health and Human Services Task Force, led by Dr. Vanilla Singh, apologized for the misinterpretations, stating that the unintended consequences, the deaths and the suicides, was never meant to happen, but yet they have. How hard is it to see that the guidelines released in March of 2016, the VA guidelines released in February of 2017, are the result, or are resulting in 22 suicides a day? This is mass murder. This is genocide, because the Senate, the Congress, they have known what would happen since 2008. Congress is not doing anything to prevent the murders of veterans, of American citizens. Think about that the next time you look a veteran in the face. Think about the quality of care we are being denied while you advance your political career on the pain and the suffering of others. And I'd be remiss to say that it's just the Democratic Party, because it's not. It's both aisles. It's a bipartisan policy that's killing veterans. Please take a moment and hear our screams of mercy. We defended this country while you are destroying it, by your inaction, by your words, by turning your backs on us. America, please wake up to hear and see and listen to what's truly happening each and every day. May God bless us. May God help us.